Hey everybody, Greg here from the Player Engage podcast, and here's what you're about to listen to. Today we're talking to Yaroslav Rudnitskiy from AppFollow. He's going to teach us App Store optimization. What does it mean? What are some strategies we can follow? What are the differences between the Play Store and the App Store from Apple? The role of localization in boosting downloads, how you can manage your app reputation and feedback, the importance of metadata updates, a lot more about ASO and app store optimization than I ever thought of, but it's awesome stuff. So stay tuned, listen to a great episode, and enjoy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Player Engage podcast. Greg here. Today, we're joined by Yaroslav Rudnitskiy from AppFollow. He is an ASO expert and works on App Store optimization, which is what ASO is, as well as reputation management. We're going to hear about the power that feedback and reviews can help shape your brand or the app that you're working on, and how you can do it, and how you get started, and how you scale. So, Yark, which I'll call you for short here, thank you so much for joining me today. You want to do a quick introduction of yourself?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Yaroslav Rudnitskiy. Here, I'm working approximately 6 years in case of the App Store optimization, and also working in the AppFollow, helping our clients to let all the processes which became from the review management and App Store optimization as well.
And that's all done in the AppFollow platform. But before we even jump into that, can you just kind of talk us through what is App Store optimization or ASO?
Yeah, sure. App Store optimization. This is the quite basic question. Even it's a basic question. Every my speech, which will be public, I started from what is the ASO. So ASO, this is the complex of work which can increase your number of organic downloads. We have the SEO for the web, who are increasing the number of organic page views and engagement inside your web page. So the same on stuff we have in the App Store with our apps. So this is the App Store optimization. It belongs by two main steps. First of all, increasing the search visibility to more people can get impressions of your page, etc., and download you. And the second one, the visual part, to convert more impressions into downloads. So that's what about the ASO if we talking about the basic information about this, not art, but
Awesome.
work.
Yeah, even myself, it's been kind of working in this business. ASO is always this thing that, like, I always hear about, but I don't really know deep into the weeds what it is. And when you say it's basically SEO for apps, everything's just like, oh, no, duh, right? Now it makes sense. When it comes to SEO, though, right? I have my website. I'm building it on my website, and I build it into whatever I'm doing, right? And Google and Bing and whoever else you may be using it will index it. When it comes to my app, am I doing it specifically for the Play Store and iOS? Is it one and both get it? Like, how does that work?
So this is absolutely two different platforms. We are mentioning about the two platforms which are more generic for the mobile market. This is the App Store and the Google Play. So first of all, we are working to increase your search visibility just to generate some impressions. So we have to improve our ranking positions. To improve our ranking positions, we are trying to research our keywords and implement it step by step inside our metadata. In the App Store, this is the title, subtitle, and keywords field. In the Google Play, it's app name, short description, and full description.
Which platform do you prefer?
Oh, my lovely one was App Store, but it was till this year. Just because in the December last year in the App Store. So let us start. Let's start from the algorithms. First of all, App Store for me, this is the pretty handsome person who are pretty dumb. So this is absolutely clearest how to manipulate with the algorithms of the App Store. You're just pasting the words, they're combining between each other, and if you got enough number of downloads, total downloads of your app, you will get in some rankings there. So it is pretty easier to get just paste words, get downloads, and you will be on the top. For the Google Play, this is some nerd who are became. He will get everything about your sentimented text. He will pay attention about your internal health metrics, retention, etc. And then maybe it will place you in the right keywords. So that's why in this site, I love App Store just because it's easier to manipulate by their algorithms. But since the December last year, it became insane. Absolutely, this is like a slot machine. You're pasting the keywords in the right metadata fields, and then rankings going higher, lower, and it became absolutely crazy and absolutely unpredictable for me. So it became from side to side. For example, this summer it was two drops, two anomalies. We call this anomalies in the App Store, which was pretty huge, and a lot of apps are changing their rankings by doing nothing in case of their metadata.
So there was a
So yeah,
kind of like a global change that then impacted pretty much everything that was already there.
we don't really know what was it, but something was broken.
It's funny how I know with like TikTok and LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook, they all have their algorithms and people trying to find it out. And like, just if you're not in the ASO world, I guess you don't realize that hey, there's also algorithms for ranking these and making sure where we. How often is that something you revisit with one of your brands that you work with?
So basically, every time when I talk with our clients, I told them again and again, try to change the metadata at least one per month and a half. So in the months and a half, first of all, even if you staying everywhere in top one, everything might be changed, algorithm might be changed, etc. So for the healthy life of your organic, you should update in the metadata at least once per month and a half.
So every month and a half, take a look at what you got, making sure it's all still good, making sure it's all still relevant, and even if it's a small change, it's something that Google and Apple have to re-index and take a look at it and score again, right? It's just basically
Sure,
staying relevant.
absolutely. And also, even why I get in for the Apple and Google, if it's absolutely different platforms they have, I get approximately the same estimations for them. Why? First of all, App Store algorithm has a full process of indexing approximately 3-4 days. In the Google Play, it's 3-4 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, and also if you are checking your app health, ASO is not for the most of the gaming developers or for the big companies. Your search visibility is not number one task for you. You have a lot of headache instead of the ASO, but it is not the least task for you. So the months and a half, this is the time frame where you can check if something is okay with my app reputation as well. And if this nothing changed or something changed in case of the world algorithm, if there are any new players in our market, if new trends, etc. So you should check all this stuff if you are the ASO specialist. And also, if you are working not with the one localization, the process will be unstoppable for you. You should check US, months and a half US. So in this break, in the months and a half, you can work with the Spanish language, with the French language, German language, etc. So
I,
this
I
is
never
pretty.
really Yeah, I
Yep.
never really kind of considered localization for ASO, which makes perfect sense. We do a lot of localization at Help Shift when it comes to kind of bots and conversations, but it makes sense, right? You're launching in X amount of markets. You want to make sure that the app description, the app name, the app, everything about the app is coming up, whether you speak English, Spanish, French, German, right? You want to make sure that's showing up in that appropriate language. So, wow,
Yep.
that's a lot.
And also for the some persons in the market, ESO might be the marker for the soft launching. So where when you soft launching your app, you don't want to localize your app more. So you want to get the key regions where it will be soft launching. You are checking your app health stats, etc. But you can localize your app page, only the app page, text on the screenshots, text inside the metadata field, getting some keywords there, 11 spices, and then you can release the app in case of the soft launch. And this way, with the number of organic and non-organic downloads, you can try any localization, how it feels in case of the organic. If you can see currently in your soft launch region, region, for example, Canada, it works approximately 200, 300 organic downloads per day, and you have the half more in Germany market, in Brazilian market, etc. You can get this point on your marketing. So next step, we have some users in Brazil, or we have some users, organic users, free users for us. In Germany, we can work with it more. We can work with the localization, spend some money to localize for these languages our app, and it might be the both side process when you're working in case of the organic increasing and then developing your own product.
So let's back all the way up, right? So ASO is important because it helps lead to organic downloads. It improves your search visibility, whether you're on the Apple app marketplace or Google, and it also improves your improves your impressions and your downloads, right? And this is great because you're launching an app. You want people to see you. If people don't see you, if people see Candy Crush, right, they're going to download Candy Crush. If you're making a match 3 game, you need to find a way to get a closer to Candy Crush or up on top of Candy Crush and do that. So it's important to make sure that you're taking a look at your ASO, which is the metadata for the game itself, so that it's being localized, or sorry, not localized, so that it's being indexed properly on the app stores. You're saying for a soft launch, you wouldn't do localization out the gate. You'd rather see your organic downloads to see how they're doing in different countries. And then when you start understanding, hey, I'm doing really well in Brazil, or maybe I could do better in Brazil, then you start putting some of those marketing dollars towards the ASO in Brazil so you can start to kind of pump up the market there and see how well your dollars are being spent there. Am I doing all
Yeah,
right?
sure. Yeah, sure. Here is the connection between the ESO as a marketing and ESO for the product. So we have some product insights in case of the our downloads and getting implemented in our product. And also ASO can work with the another marketing things like user acquisition. When we, for example, study the user acquisition campaign with some, this way like a false ads or mislead ads when someone can stay in some unrealized mechanic inside the ads, and if it performs well instead of all of your marketing ads which you're going, you can use the same one style, the same one mechanic, and paste it into your screenshots. There are a lot of apps in the App Store. You can start from the, I don't know, gardenscapes when they get this mini games thing. And you can see even now they have the mini games screenshots inside their screenshots. It performs well. So it means that you can increase not only the organic downloads this way, even you have no way to download your app to avoid the app stores, App Store or Google Play. You cannot avoid this. So you are pasting your creatives, then user clicking on your ads, getting on the App Store and see the same one number of screenshots, the same one style of screenshots, and it will be increasing your conversion rate back. So this way you are not only working with the organic part, but also can help you with the paid UA.
Interesting. So you're basically saying the quote unquote fake ads or the fake gameplay ads that we see as ads on probably Unity games, right? Like you're saying companies should put those same screenshots into the. Come on, man. That's everyone downloads those games hoping for those mini games and they're not there, and you're just like, where's the mini games? I don't want the water to leave the bathtub. Uh, um,
Yeah.
it's interesting that so kind of transitioning to this gaming aspect, right? We focus. I'm not sure. I'm sure gaming is your top vertical. It's probably not the only one that you take a look at. But why is it important for games? And it could just be about everything we just spoke about. Is it especially important for games to make sure that their ASO is on top of the game for this?
So, first of all, the ASO for gaming, it might be maybe a little bit change as it we do with the just the service apps. How does it like? First of all, we have, for example, the keyword offline games. And there are a lot of offline games inside our app store. No one will came to the offline games and scroll till the 15th position to download your app. But everyone wants to get any organic downloads. So this way, in the our games, first of all, so the part of the branding, we should paste our brand on our title, and we should protect our brand in case of the keywords optimization. For example, someone became, I don't know, it was a couple years ago when Raid Shadow Legends. Everyone told Raid Shadow Legends, not Raid, but with the whole this number. In the ads, they have Raid Shadow Legends. In the title, they have Raid Shadow Legends. And this way, this is the part of the branding which you should protect also in case of the ASO. And with the in case of the games, we are in most of the part we are increasing the conversion rate when people came to our app page to get more impression to download this game. So this is the first part of gaming. So this is the conversion rate optimization.
So, sorry, I'm just taking a bunch of notes here, right? So, the conversion, you're throwing a lot of KPIs out there, and I love that, right? We talked about user acquisition a few moments ago. So, conversion rate, right, is how many people are coming to your actual page of your game and actually clicking download, right? And are these metrics that Apple and Google provide to you
Yeah,
organically?
sure.
Yeah,
Sure. Apple and Google has the attributing channels inside their analytics, inside the console, Google Play Console, and the App Store Connect. You have some in the App Store. We have impressions, page views, and downloads. In the Google Play, we have only page views and downloads.
interesting.
So, yeah, just because in the App Store you can download the app from the search result. If you're pasting any keyword, you can click Get button just on the search result. But in Google Play, we have no Get button. You have no way to not be involved into your app page. And between this just because we're rating we are measure conversion from impressions into the downloads in the App Store, and we are measuring the conversion from page views into the downloads in the Google Play.
So Yark, you kind of answered this a little bit before, but let's dig more into it. If you were going to build your own gaming studio and you're going to build the next big first-person shooter, right? What is when it comes to ASO? What's the first thing you're going to do to make sure your pretend the game's ready to go, right? What is the first thing you're going to do to make sure that when you launch, you're in a position where you can take advantage of this?
So first of all, before the release, I wanted to do first of all app name, which will be approximately consisting some keywords there, and also of course it will be just textual metadata. First update just to testing, just to see which one keywords we can reach out higher than top 10. And then, if and when our app will be launched, we will trying to get some conversion rate tests in the both consoles. We have the A/B testing tools, so we can create and we can check our competitors, check which features they are highlighting, how they are highlighting it, and then getting the simple A/B test with their video, icons, screenshots, etc. So this is what I should do. This is something in ideal life. Also, I will do some business development there to get a lot of featuring from App Store and Google Play, for example. I don't know how it works, but in my dreams it works every time when I get the applying there. And next time, of course, I am working with the paid UI. Without the paid UI, you cannot grow organically. You cannot grow from 0 to 100 just because it's a zero. You cannot multiply on zero. So, of course, we are when we are launching app on the first 2 3 weeks, we should see some campaigns to get to check to get first users first of all, and then check our all health metrics which we can get, and then compare with our benchmarks on market, or maybe compare with our expectations which we calculated on the paper. So that's pretty it.
So when you launch your first game on these on either Apple or Google, do they provide any I don't want to say the word incentives, but kind of boosts to kind of help get you that visibility?
Yep, App Store and doing it in their first 2 3 days. They are trying to pull you into your title keyword into the suggestions more often than after, but even if you have some organic boost there, don't forget to get more paid acquisition downloads. Just because if it working in complex, it will perform better than you just rely on the App Store boost there. In the Google Play, we have no any boost there at all.
Okay. Google's really tough, huh? You got to be really techy to get it going, and they're not helping you at all, huh? It's every man for himself out there.
Starting the Google Ads, and you will be
There you go. I guess
successful.
that's where they get you, right? That's Google's smart, huh? Usually about halfway through the podcast, I like to do a quick fire round where I'll just throw some questions at you, and just answer them. Good to go.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
What did you have for breakfast?
It was scrambled eggs with the sausage.
Okay. Are you a gamer? And if so, what game are you playing now?
Oh, I am playing approximately months in a deadlock. It's early
Okay. You
access right
got
now,
access to
but
it?
yeah, yeah. But I'm playing on my Steam Deck, they are not working for the matchmaking. I cannot play alone. So I have to wait when my friend will invite me into the party, and then we will play Deadlock again together.
How's it run on the Steam Deck?
Oh, it's pretty. So I replace PC by the Steam Deck.
Oh yeah. Wow,
Yeah,
completely, huh? You just ripped it out.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I play Baldur's Gate 3 on the Steam Deck. I play Vampire Survivors. Highly fan of Vampire Survivors. So and also now when I want to play in some competitive games, not Counter Strike some or not MOBAs, just because you need a little bit more number of buttons than. Than Steam Deck
Like they
has,
could offer?
but
Yeah.
I absolutely replaced my PC, and I didn't touch it for the months.
Nice. Next question would be, what is a piece of technology that you can't live without, not counting a phone or your computer? Or it could be an
Mm,
app.
maybe it's Duolingo.
Duolingo, nice. What language are you
Yeah,
learning?
I'm learning Hebrew currently.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So and this is the part of my habits day by day. This all
I love it. Keep the
get
streak going,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's approximately more than a year
Wow.
which I do it, and this is right habit for me.
All right. Last question is, what is your dream vacation?
Oh, maybe I should hiking in mountains.
Hiking in the
I
mountains.
absolutely in love with the mountains, so
All
this is
right.
my dream vacation as well.
I love it. All right. You're off the hot seat. Thank you. Um, Recently, within the last few months, right, AppFollow has been making some changes to focus more on reputation management, the feedback, and that type of stuff. Can you explain to me kind of why is it important to capture that feedback and make sure your reputation is in a good place?
Sure. As we told before, not only the ASO is the top impressions, top one priority for you when you are app developer. You should engage your user. You should try to pay more attention for your users. How do they feel inside their app? If they have any problems, you should resolve it as fast as you can, and mostly to resolve their problems on go. So this way, even if you promote your app, if you're getting a lot of pay acquisitions, etc., but you are just do not use anything to engage to working with engaging your users in your product, it was not be a success story for you. So that's why AppFollow working with the reviews management and reputation app reputation as well.
Can you talk to any of the tools that maybe AppFollow offers to help collect that feedback, how you facilitate that process and make it easier for them?
Yeah, sure. First of all, we have the rankings worldwide, with the divided even in the Google Play. We can divide in any rankings in case of the countries. So also we have pretty comfortable, not as it was on the App Store Connect and Google Play, very native and very comfortable way to reply to your reviews. We have a lot of filters, so you can prioritize your replies on the reviews, etc. And also, we can try to get the work process for the people who are resolving the problems of their users more easier by the automation. we are developing the automation replies, automation tags, and also artificial intelligence automation to just delegate some not unnecessary but the easiest job to the robots and the more complicated cases to pay more attention for the more complicated cases of users. So by the follow, you can do anything in case of your reviews management thing. Even analyze your competitors. We have the sentimental analysis, which are divided all the mass of reviews of your app or your competitors apps, divided into topics, and also you can spy for your competitors. For example, what's the most big problems of my competitors, what can I implement into my product, or maybe users of our competitors wanted to get some features and developer can't do this. So this is the part which it can help follow you with.
Yark, you've said this 3 times now, and I love it, right? Look at your competitors, analyze your competitors, see what your competitors do right, see what your competitors do wrong, and take advantage of it. No research is better than looking at your competitors and seeing how they're doing it and just learning from them. It's the process how this whole thing works is you gotta copy what you can and improve where you can and make it better than what you can. So I love how you keep saying that. And I wanna something else you said that really was interesting to me, and I don't know if you'll have any insights on it. Is you said different countries, you can get kind of feedback based on countries, and I'm curious if there's any insights that like do specific countries ask for different types of features than other countries? Like for example, from the U.S., do you see more people asking for one thing than maybe versus people in Germany?
Nope. First of all, we can divide the ratings just because Google is not present this data uh, for everyone. They are not. You can click United States, and here will be the United States data. No, it will be English United States. So for the language which picked into the device, not only the country. This is the our feature which are working good, and I really appreciate all our tech product which who are doing this just because it's really easier to get some things from the countries, not from the languages as it was before. But also, I don't even match that someone, in case of the countries, has the similar pain. I think this divided into the product segments or some internal problems of the users. But I know only the one special parameter which are working every time. When you're checking, we have two main parameters when we are checking the reviews management. First of all, it will be the average rating, and this is the number which we can see on the App Store and Google Play. This is the average rating. It includes stars when you just put in the star for the request feature or everywhere, and stars plus reviews. So this is all your ratings which you are getting. And also we have the average review rating, which consists, there is no average review rating inside the consoles, but we have this number. And if you see the gap between average rating and average review rating, this is the marker for you that your, for example, if your average rating are higher than average review rating, it means that your users came to the reviews only for complaining. This is the bad marker for you, but you can try to resolve it. First of all, try to use native review request form. In the both of the platforms, they have review request form, which you can implement and implement it after some positive event. For example, when you send the money or receive the money in the financial apps, or etc. any positive events, you can rate this thing. So and after that you can rate the app, and you this way you can increase the number of positive number of ratings and ratings with the reviews. And this way, these numbers will be pretty the same with the change approximately zero point 0.1, 0.2, something like that. So, yeah.
What size does it make sense to start taking a look at tools like AppFollow to help you scale? And if you're not at that size, what are some things you can do to maybe help facilitate, capture that feedback natively until you're ready to scale?
I think this is any size. Even the indie developers are using us. So even if your team is only you, you can using the AppFollow just because it's absolutely crucial for any app developer to working with the engagement and promotion of your app. Even if you don't want to get any organical promotion in case of the ASO working, you should working with the engagement of your users. You should resolve their problems, listen to them, and also trying to improve your product as well.
Always be improving,
So,
right? Always be asking for feedback, always be improving.
sure, of course.
Are you able to share any success stories with any of your customers? You don't have to use any names on kind of how partnering with AppFollow made a significant difference.
We have the last one case where Mytona, yeah, Mytona, they are a games publisher. So they are implemented in their works artificial intelligence auto replies and delegate for them, as I told before, unnecessary little problems. For example, replying to the 5 stars reviews, and they are covered 100% of all reviews by the replies since the January 2024. So they have
Wow.
100%. No reply will not stay not responding. It will be everything responding.
What type
Yep.
of like does that require multiple agents? Is that one agent? Is that a mix of automation and agents? How does someone manage replying to all the
Yeah.
reviews?
Automations, agents. First of all, of course, you have to use the agents just because someone should approve or not approve any of replies of the AI, but of course, after the validations, agents will get some complexity problems which should be resolved, but the automations will get any easy way stuff like. Uh, Take the response thank you or something which you are before just copy and pasting from the excel sheet, so you can use the automations this way. Everything which should be used by template might be automated.
So, Yark, I have about one more question for you. And again, it's something we kind of dove into, but I'd like to kind of just double down on it so people can remember it. Is if you're a gaming company and you want to improve your feedback management practices and maintain a positive reputation, do you have any feedback or advice you would give people who are looking to do that?
First of all, this is pretty. It will be pretty basic recommendations, just because generically you should check any problems in each one cases, which the most strict problem for them or not, which you should pay attention, which you should not pay attention as well. But generically, first of all, try to respond as fast as you can, just because you can lose the connection between you and user if you are replying approximately 1 month or 2 weeks uh, after the review appeared. Next one, try to resolve the problem inside your platform, inside the Google Play Console or App Store Connect by the AppFollow or not. Try to resolve the problem on Go. A lot of publishers, a lot of game developers are using the please text us on the support, etc. Get some email, and it will not work in. You're just redelegate, and you are just postponed your problems. You are collecting the problems inside your silent, maybe in the email or through the mail. You can lost the problem of user, and it will be not once problem. So yeah, try to resolve the problems on and go as well.
Yeah. Reply quick and resolve it in the actual app store. Make it
Yeah,
simple and cool.
sure. It's absolutely basic. It's absolutely obvious things which most of developers cannot do through some problems. I don't know which one, but it's absolutely basic and works for the everyone. Even if you have health app for dogs, even if you have hyper casual game for toddlers. So if you are working with both of these steps, it will be success for you.
Beautifully said. Let's recap what we just spoke about throughout the whole podcast and what's important. ASO is important. It's basically the SEO for your app. It helps improve your organic downloads. It helps improve your search visibility, impressions, and so on. It helps with user acquisition, which every app needs help with, right? It's the biggest question is how do I acquire new users? It also helps, again, your conversion rate of impressions and downloads. Feedback is important because you want to maintain a high customer satisfaction rate. You need to reply to people quickly, make sure you're available to them to reply. And we need to make sure we resolve things in the App Store if possible when there's questions that are being asked. How'd I do? Am I ready for a sales engineering job yet?
Yeah, sure.
Um, this is
Deal.
Yeah. This is really cool stuff. This is all educational to me, Yark, and I really appreciate you coming out here and explaining it all to me like I'm a kid. And I really appreciate that. I think the tools that AppFollow has are really cool. And when you're at a point where you're ready to scale and you need help with any of these feedback or reputation management or just ASO, you should check out AppFollow. We'll have a link to their page on our Player Engage website, as well as a link to Yaroslav if you'd like to meet him or see him. Yark, thank you so much for joining me today. Before we sign off, is there anything else you'd like to say about yourself or in general?
No, just thank you for this invitation and this pretty warm podcast.
Yeah, that's boring now. I loved it. It was great. I hope you do really good at Deadlock and you become one of those top players out there. And I really appreciate your time today. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you.